yanking anything.
Okay, so the first things you want to think about, guys, is the range of motion is you're supposed to happen here. It's a relative elbow position to your torso. This is what you want moving. You don't need this moving. You don't need this moving. So ideally, this is staying stable. This is staying stable in an ideal world. So in an ideal world, it's going to look like this. It comes up straight. You're not getting much of a difference in elbow flexion. You're not getting much of a difference in wrist flexion. It's difficult to do when you have a locked implement. So what we're going to try to do is just think about getting this as short as possible, really. So I'm trying to think about bringing my elbow into my side while maintaining short abdominals. So obviously if I do this, it's going to change the plane of movement completely. So I'm staying vertical, thinking about bringing my elbows into my ribs and decreasing the amount of the degree of angle between humerus and your torso. As far as intention goes, Vince is going to, what you can't see him doing is shoving out into my hands. For those of you who have never done intention before, you want to focus on doing this on the negative, especially because your body's proportionally stronger on the negative. It's going to be a lot easier for you to focus on doing something other than just pulling that weight toward you. So if the weight tends to be heavy, you might have a hard time doing it on the concentric, but the eccentric you'll be able to do it. If the weight is light enough, you should be able to do it both on the concentric and the eccentric. And he's shoving out. So now as Vince gets tired on these pull downs and shoving out, he's actually going to change the intention and start shoving in. It shouldn't really change your plane of movement at all. It's just going to change the firing pattern. So don't pull those elbows in too much, Vince. Just think about pulling in. There you go. Yep. You'll notice you might be able to squeak out an extra 3 or 4 reps like that because it's going to change the recruitment from the outside of your arms to a little more bicep recruitment and a little more inner lat. It just changes the firing pattern. So optimally for more lat recruitment, you're looking at shoving out, right. But to increase stimulus and increase the time under tension, we just shove in.
Right, that's great. Everything was really good there. I like to just underscore a few things. Lock those abs down. You see a lot